Yo, welcome back to another video. My name is Robertini De'Source and I'm a music producer who happens to like anime and games. And we are back, but we're doing something different. This is the SoundFx series. I'm very excited to get into it. Basically what I'm doing is taking a bunch of different sounds, mostly sounds from anime or games, and we're gonna manipulate those sounds and then we're gonna make a beat out of it. I can't wait to get into it. This is the first episode in the series and it's gonna be a lot of fun, so I hope you guys enjoy. But before we get into it, of course, if you like the other content or if you like this kind of video, definitely go and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. In addition, if you're looking for this video early, or if you're looking for other exclusive content, you can head on over to the Patreon page. There I drop exclusive music production content, and I also drop exclusive anime content as well. So if you're looking for reactions, or if you want this video early, there's a lot of cool stuff there. So definitely go check that out. And if you're looking for beats, I also lease beats to content creators and anybody really, any artists who are looking for music for their own projects. So if you want to get beats, you can go to www.iamdesource.com. So for this video, I'm actually going to be taking sounds from freesound.org just to start, and we're going to take anime like sounds. So we're going to get into that, then we're going to make a quick beat out of it. So I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it. Let's go. Alright, y'all. Alright, let's go and check this out. Let's find some sounds. It's gonna be a good time. Let's do it. Cool. So Freesound is basically a place where you can find different sound samples people create and put them up there. You can download them for free and use them as you please. So let's see what we can find. Of course, oh, you see here, I was already searching sounds. Hit up that anime. I'm gonna click search. Alright, let's see what we got here. We got a lot of different categories here. We got a lot of different names. Let's see what this sounds like. Ooh, kind of like that one. Ooh, let's play that again. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. How about this one? Okay. Okay. All right, so we're going to do this. We're going to try this. And then we are also going to try this. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So let's go and import those sounds. All right, you guys, let's get into this. Funny thing was, I recorded a whole part and guess what? The audio got messed up. So I'm going to just kind of jump ahead and kind of explain what I just did. So let's do this real quick. And what we're going to do is we're going to switch the scene here like that. And just show y'all what I did real quick. So basically, I did I took the punch sound and I basically I did a quick chop of it, right? I want to get that kind of kick sound from that as well. So that was pretty cool. So I did that. I kind of messed around with the sound there, so that was very, very cool. And then here I took the sword sound and I did a quick little chopping of that. Not really chopping, but I kind of made it so it was a little bit tighter. So basically I changed the length and I changed the out and I got that going. So that was pretty cool. Of course, I imported the sounds into my SoundFx series folder, and eventually I will also have another video where I show you guys my entire sound library, because it's kind of, that library it's wild. A lot of files in there. But moving forward now, let's continue where we left off. And pretty much, I shouldn't even say left off. Let's continue where I left off before everything got messed up. So pretty much, I put just a quick little pattern together. And this is what I got. I'm doing 140 BPM pretty much. So it sounds like this. Yeah. Now it sounds weird, of course, but eventually we're gonna keep molding it, but that's what it sounds like. Alright, the next thing I want to do, before I actually put the third sound in, I want to get a little bit more of a vibe. So let's look for some 808s. I'm feeling putting 808s. I was gonna do a regular bass, but you know, everybody's into the 808s nowadays. So let's do some 808s. So I have a lot of different 808s from different sound packs. So we're gonna go into my ultimate 808 drum pack. Let's see what we got. Woo! Gonna lower the volume there. Let's see. All right, all right, all right. I'm just gonna keep going through them real quick, y'all. So don't mind me. All right, guys, I found something. So let's get into that real quick. Here's what the 808 is. It's called the Big 808. And the one thing, this is just a tip, if you're ever making beats, or I know a lot of you guys may not know how to make beats, but one of the biggest things you should do is make sure that you don't let the 808s kind of overlap over each other. You hit the sound, you click this little section here, and pretty much you can mold the sound so that they don't overlap. So that's usually how I do it. Basically you just take this knob and bring it down, honestly. And then therefore, so when you're playing it, let it go, it'll stop, and then when you play the next one, they don't overlap. So that's just a quick little tip for y'all. So yeah. All right, y'all, got me a quick 808, and I did some manipulation of it very quickly, so we're just going to get right into that. The 808 sounds really, really cool. It's very, very like dark, pretty cool. It's called the Big 808. So let's see what we can do with this. So obviously we're going to record again. We're going to record this into piano roll. I'm going to use the keyboard for this as well. So let's do it. All right, that's pretty much it. The volume was a little bit low there, but you kind of get the idea. So this is what the 808 sounds like right now. Whoop. Let's take this metronome off real quick. All right, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so I want to also stress the importance that when I'm making beats, I allow the mistakes to happen, and then eventually I will go back and refix a couple things timing wise and other things. I do that because I want you guys to also understand, let's cut this out, is that when it comes to making beats, you want to stay in your creative mind. You don't want to get too technical too early. So that's just another tip if you're somebody who also happens to be making beats. That's how I make my beats. Lots of mistakes in the beginning, but we kind of fix them ever so slowly as we go along. All right, now I'm going to search for some hi-hats real quick so y'all can hear a bunch of them. So I'm just going through. And like I said, we're going to put sounds together, we'll layer them, and then eventually we'll put effects and really tweak the sound so that they actually sound pretty dope. But, you know, the idea is you just want to put your ideas down and then go back. So here we go. I found something. So let's see here. Pretty much you already know, just a simple pattern here. So I'm going to let this go, and then we will get back when I finish putting the hi-hats in. Cool. This is what the hi-hats sound like. Once again, this is just a very basic thing I do with the hi-hats. I just changed things a little bit over to give it a little bit rhythm. I'm going to do a lot more to it, but I just wanted to put this pattern down for you guys. This is what it sounds like. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. Next, we're going to have the snare. With that being said, the snare, what I'm going to do is we're going to start layering some things together, obviously, because we already have the anime FX sound. And eventually I'm going to start putting the third sample in as well. So now I'm going to just kind of put sounds a little bit closer together to get a better idea. And then eventually we're going to put a melody on top. But let's at least get the snares to start sounding at least pretty decent. So let's do that. All right, I'm just going through some claps right now. Some snares. There's a lot of snares that I can choose from. As a matter of fact, I actually kind of like the clap, but it all depends on what that sounds like with this sound. So we're gonna actually do this so y'all can hear what the, yeah, that's what this sounds like, right? Y'all remember. This is the sword sound. I kind of like this. We're gonna put a clap here. I actually want to put 3 claps in here. Why not? Or 2 claps, I should say. I think that would be dope. And I'm going to actually copy, I'm going to paste this in. Obviously, you can do some cool things where you can pan the different stuff left and right. Basically, panning is when you put a sound on one side of the stereo spectrum, and then you can put it on the other side of the stereo spectrum. That's pretty much what that is. And this sound here, we can actually give this a little bit more bite. And yeah, that's kind of a little better sounding snare. Probably going to add maybe one more snare instrument, something different, to really give it that punch. Sometimes what I like to do is I actually listen to the headphones, because I usually don't try to keep the speakers high, just because where my speakers are located, it can get really kind of crazy. So I have my headphones to do some reference checks. The claps actually sound very nice right now. So we're actually going to leave it there, and we're going to put in another kick. So let's do that. All right, you guys, so I'm in my sound library, and here we go. I have something here. I really like these kind of kicks. These are dark kicks. This one is really hard. Look at that. Ooh. So I might use this one. It has a nice little thump to it, but of course you want to try to see what makes really sense in this situation. So let's try this kick right here. And same thing. Basically, I'm just going to copy and paste here. And we're going to see what this sounds like. It could sound like complete crap. Let's see. Huh. Not bad. Not bad. We're going to leave it like that for now and keep it moving. Alright, y'all. We're going to start playing around with the kick more. And this is kind of what I got with the kick sound. A lot more punch to it. I like it. Yep. It's cool, right? Cool. All right, next, we're going to play around with the hi-hats here. As you guys can see, we're going to kind of come up with some sort of way to change the velocities. What this does is that it gives the hi-hats more human feeling, and you can kind of manipulate it anyway based on how you want it to go. I might actually change some of the hi-hat pattern a little bit, so yeah, let's do this real quick. So I'm gonna kind of do this and keep it flowing. So let's see. So here's kind of what I came up with. What I like to do too is I'm also the type of person, I kind of just go as I feel. So for example, this is playing, put that in there, put that in there, and I put that in there, and I just add it in as I go. I think that's really cool. And obviously you could play around with the velocities in terms of what you want to do. So let's see, I'm going to obviously kind of lead into the next phrase. That's pretty much a basic way to put hi-hats in. I could put more hi-hat rolls, but we're going to keep it simple for now. Alright, y'all, one of the things I also did was I also changed the pitch of the hi-hats. So it kind of sounds like this, right? Which is cool, but I kind of want a little bit more of a bounce. So what you could do is literally just do something as simple as bring the pitch down. It gives a different vibe. There we go. So that sounds pretty cool. Now it sounds basic, but once we put the melody on top, then it's going to make a lot more sense. Alright, y'all. So now we're going to add this little effect. Alright, let me stop there. So, what am I thinking about? Well, this already kind of has a rhythmic feeling, but I don't think I really need to have all of this in here. So I'm probably just going to take just the first part and do something with that. So let's see where that goes. Ooh, it's pretty loud. All right, y'all, let's get into this. So basically, I just took this sound and I chopped it up into one piece. All I did was I made it out and then I clicked basically normalize. This is what it was originally sounding like. So it's just basically soft. When you normalize it, you get kind of a nice big thing here. So what other things can we do? Well, let's see. And then this is what it sounds with it being reversed. I like that. So let's see what we could do with that. All right, y'all. So I pretty much manipulated the sound, and it looks very, very weird, but this is what it sounds like. So it sounds like it's the same, but it's a little bit different. As you guys can see, I did some trimming here, changed the length to give it more of a swelling effect, obviously with the reverse and the normalization and the polarity as well. So let's record in a pattern for this sound. So yeah, that was pretty much just putting those 3 little samples together. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start thinking of a melody idea, kind of clean up the drums, and then after that we'll definitely get into the next part of this beat making video. So this is pretty cool, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying it so far. The beat kind of sounds a little weird right now, but with all the mixing and all that, it'll eventually we'll get to where we want to get. All right, y'all. So basically, I actually got a melody idea, and this beat, this everything that I'm doing is going to be in the key of E. So what I did was, I'll show you guys right here. I didn't put the melody down yet. We're actually going to lay it down live, or not live, but y'all get the point. But pretty much I added a effect. It's called Addictive Keys. I love this plugin. It's basically kind of like a keyboard piano plugin. You have Rhodes, you have different sounds that you can get out of these keys. Sounds amazing. And what I'm going to do is I will manipulate it eventually, but I'm using this sound here called Memories. It's a preset sound, and it sounds like this. So sounds really, really cool. I'm not a great piano player either, but obviously we're going to get it through. But I'm going to be playing the melody on my piano. Found this great idea. So let's try to lay this down live real quick. Yes, so of course we're going to do this. And then let me at least put the metronome on. And we're going to hit the record button, of course, everything, and let's see what this sounds like. Okay, cool. All right, let's play this. So this is what it sounds like. Yeah, I like that. This is what it kind of looks like here with the pattern. And we're going to actually solo this real quick so you guys can listen to that again. So with that, you see it has a cool kind of sound to it. And what's great is that this preset kind of has like a weird ambience to it. So I didn't even have to add anything. That's why I love this plugin. The presets are absolutely amazing. So we're going to put all of that together. And then I'm actually going to be manipulating a little bit more sounds. And then we're pretty much almost there with the beat. So let's see what else we can do with this. Cool, y'all. So here's another idea that I have I'm actually going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this little hi-hat sound here. We're going to solo that real quick. And I put a quick effect on here, pretty much. This is kind of the mixer where you can put all of your instruments and sounds together, and you can put all effects. Obviously, it's not a tutorial series, so let's keep it moving. But pretty much I added what's called a phaser. And what that does, it kind of takes the sound and it kind of shifts the phase of the sound back and forth together to give this cool effect. So I added that, and I really like the sound, but I also kind of like the sound also when you put the pitch back up. So what I did was, this is what it sounds like. I'm going to keep that in there, and then what I'm going to do is within the beat I'm going to alternate between this and, hold on, doing that and then putting the pitch back up. Now here's what it sounds like up. Let that repeat again. Yeah, like that. And then once again, bring it back down. So that sounds pretty cool, right? Yeah. So that's going to be also in the beat. So basically at this point, y'all, I'm going to just kind of put everything together. I'm going to put the final product together, and then I'll show you guys what the end product looks like. Let's go. Hey guys, alright, so I finished the beat, and there are definitely a couple things that I made changes to. And that's usually how it goes. You'll be making beats and then you change some ideas. So, one of the things that I did was I increased the tempo, which I forgot if I mentioned that or not, but now we're at 159 BPM. Oh, get that out of there. And obviously, as you guys can see here, I added some cool little things here to add some cool little effects with the melody. So that little melody, basically, I gave it two different, I made it do two different things. So we're gonna play the beginning part of this beat so you guys can hear it. It's the same melody that I played before, so it's just slowed down, right? So we have that, and then we're gonna solo this part here. Actually, let me make sure I'm playing the right. Yeah, here we go. Main melody, solo. Now listen to this. Same melody from before, right? Yep. Cool. So I did that with the melody. And then pretty much that weird sound that you guys heard from before, instead of actually using that as part of an instrument, I decided to use it as a sound effect. So you can see it here. This is what it sounds like. I thought that was pretty cool, so I did that pretty much, and then everything else is pretty much the same. The snare and the kick, they're all the same. I did also do a quick, cool little lead-in thing as well with the anime sword. So it's a way to just lead into the beat. That's what it sounds like. Yep, pretty much. So this is a rough version of the beat. So I want you guys to hear just the quick beginning, and then I'll actually let you guys play the whole thing. So this is a rough intro. Yeah. Boo doo doo doo. It's not really mixed yet at this point. There we go. Alright, that's a quick breakdown of what the beat's gonna sound like, but now let's actually play the beat for y'all so y'all can hear it. Alright, you guys, this is what the beat sounds like. I hope you guys like it. Of course, don't forget, I used 3 different sounds for this from freesound.org for now. And those sounds were all kind of anime sounds. We had an anime punch, an anime sword, and then we had this weird little bubbly sound. So with all 3 of these sounds, this is what the beat sounds like.
This is from the source, of course.
Hey. That was just a quick minute of the beat, and I hope you guys liked it. Alright, you guys, thank you for watching this first episode of the SoundFx series. A lot to put together, but that was definitely fun. Definitely excited to keep going with this, and as I go along, I'll definitely kind of show you guys a couple more different techniques that I use, but I just wanted to do kind of just a quick overview of just putting that beat together, and I hope this gives you a little bit of insight on how, as producers, how we make our beats. We literally take sounds from anything, and we can make a beat out of anything. We can turn it into any instrument that we desire. So it's very, very cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Of course, if you're looking for other content, I got the anime reactions. I have other beats that are also posted on the channel, as well as beats on my website at www.iamdesource.com. And of course, if you're looking for exclusive music production content and anime content, I have a Patreon page where you guys can go check that out. And if you really enjoy what I'm doing, then I would greatly appreciate the support. So definitely go check that out on your own terms, of course. And it's time for me to get out of here. Oh yeah, don't forget, if you do like the content as well, definitely go hit that subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you know when I drop a video every week. So I'm out of here, and until the next video, don't let anybody ever tell you who you can or cannot be. My name is Robertini De'Source, and I am out. Peace.